Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Libra for 2024. As you know, 2024 is the year of the wooden dragon. So this is going to be, this year is going to have some chaotic energy. It's going to move quickly. There will be different events that will come up, and so it's important for you to stay grounded. It's important for you to meditate, to stare at a candle, to raise your vibration, to find that alignment between your spirit, between your soul, between your heart, between your mind. When those three things are aligned, you are at your strongest. You're able to manifest incredible things. So it's important to definitely be on alert, because again, you will have to make some decisions. Things that you've been working towards are going to pay off. I know the past year has been quite challenging for you. I know that not a lot of people, were able to provide that support that you needed. You may have felt kind of like alone. Only you could, complete what you have set out for yourself. But it is important to remember that the big payoff is going to come in 2024. So all the hard work, all the time that you've put in, all the energy that you've spent on getting to your desired result is going to come about. We do see that you've had quite a bit of anxiety because you have the Nine of Swords, you also have the Ten of Swords, but this anxiety is slowly dissipating. This cycle where you've been pushing yourself really hard is coming to a close, and so it's important for you to be aware of that. Now, as you know, this is a general reading. There will be parts that may not resonate with all of you, so only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Three of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Six of Cups. In the advice from Spirit, we have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Three of Swords. In the first part of 2024, we have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. And to round it all off, in the second part of 2024, you have an incredibly beautiful combination, the Four of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So let's get right into this spread. Definitely the Nine of Swords tells me that you've recently had some worry, some anxiety. You were feeling some regrets, some remorse about something that happened, something that you may have contributed, and so as a result, you've lost some sleep. You have felt exhaustion. You felt quite tired, and so it's important to realize that this is behind you. It's important to remember that every time you feel like you've gone through a test, it's great because you have had the ability to learn so much about yourself, about the resources that you used, about things, the way they played out. You've learned from difficult experiences. You've learned from overcoming challenges, and that has prepared you for the road ahead. So learning challenges, learning experiences makes things so much easier, because that becomes the tools in your arsenal. You know how to handle situations like that because you've been through the challenges. We do have the Three of Cups in the clarifying position. That tells me that someone from maybe your friend friends or acquaintances, but someone from your circle of people that you've hung out with, that you've spent time with, that you have celebrated things, that you've gathered, with, had a bad influence. Something, maybe a person was low vibrational, but you kind of still had fun with them. Something about a group of friends, a group of acquaintances, people that you've hung out, you didn't get a great experience out of that, and so you were able to learn. You were able to overcome that challenge. It's important to realize that it's very crucial to know who surrounds you. When you surround yourself with the right people, you're able to accomplish a lot more. People that are in your surroundings have an incredible influence on the way you think, the way you do things. If you surround yourself with high vibrational people, you are able to raise your vibration as a result. And so when you learn and you make changes in your life, you'll start to see that high vibrational people kind of come around you and surround you, and that is absolutely wonderful. Now, in the obstacle position, we have the Queen of Cups. Definitely, you may be feeling sensitive this year, 2024. You may be feeling quite emotional about different things. So it's important to regulate your emotion. It's important to address uncomfortable emotions as well. When you don't suppress your emotions, when you allow them to see the light of day, you are able to decipher the messages that your emotions carry. And so that is very important to do. Also, with the Queen of Cups, when she appears in the obstacle position, it definitely tells me that, you may sometimes create a bigger deal out of a problem than it really is. So be mindful of that. Be aware of your boundaries as well. It's important to be compassionate and nurturing and kind, but it's also important to protect your own energy as well. You can explain to people whatever it is that you're explaining, but you cannot understand it for them. Sometimes people have to go through an experience in order to fully understand. Now, in the clarifying position, you have the Six of Cups. Definitely, you need to let go of something from the past. There may be something from the past that you are unwilling to part with because you remember something from an idealistic point of view. As we go through life, we look back at our past and we idealize it. Our mind plays tricks. It makes it better than it actually was. So, it's important to remember energy must flow. Energy comes in, energy goes out. Energy comes in, energy goes out. And so that's how time works. When the moment is over, you gotta let it go and allow it to carry itself into the past. You cannot allow the past to control you. You cannot bring the past into the present. One of the ways to lose energy is to think too much about the past or too much about the future, because you have no control over the past and you have no control over the future. You only have control in the present moment. That is where most of your power is. And so when you focus on things you cannot control, you lose the time in the present. Now, the advice from Spirit is the Ten of Wands. Again, it's a big reminder to reinforce your boundaries. It's important to be mindful about overextending yourself. You have to learn to say no. You have to learn to delegate to other people so that they can help you achieve, goals goals, but also at the same time learn, because people learn by doing things. You don't learn through theory, you learn through practice. That's when you truly have an understanding of whatever it is that you're learning. And so it's important to remember that delegating and not doing everything yourself is very, very important. So you should make that a priority in 2024. You also have the Three of Swords. Let go of the sadness and the disappointments and the regrets that you may have experienced. Let go of the anger that is associated with those things. Don't spend too much time in your head, because again, that steals time, that steals energy, that feeds into the darkness. And your job is to starve the darkness out. Do not feed into it. You don't have to do anything other than focus on the light, focus on the beauty, focus on celebrating your life, focus on creating with your hands. Maybe you can make something, paint something, build something, focus on imagination, focus on creativity. That is going to bring about a lot more fulfillment in the emotional realm. Remember, you are a human being, not a human doing. Your fulfillment comes from the nature around you, the beauty that surrounds you. You literally live in an incredibly fantastical world. So it's important to remember to let go. In the first part of 2024, you have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. At a first glance, this combination definitely is striking, but if we really get into it, it's actually not bad at all, because the Ten of Swords is a card that signals the beginning of healing, things that have created worry for you and anxiety have moved away. The sun is rising. The sun rays are falling, on you and everything around you. So wonderful things are coming to this particular relationship. There's something about a connection. It could be a partnership, a friendship, a relationship. The Two of Cups can mean, those different things for different people. And so the adversity that you've felt is dissipating, and so the new beginning is coming about, and it is up to you to create this new beginning how you want to see it, because you have experience, a lot of experience. You've already overcome many different challenges, and so use what you learned from those experiences. Don't over identify with drama. Sometimes we get addicted to our own drama, to our own, victimization. We over-identify with it. We kind of drag it around with us. It's important to only take what you've learned and let that experience be, because you are a God particle. You are an incredibly strong human being, so you deserve the best. And so this is a new beginning. This is a new healing journey for you, and it will bring evolution to the way you think and to the way you feel, all because you did not give up, all because you went through the challenges, all because you've learned from those challenges, all because you've experienced the worry and the anxiety and all of that. Because of that, you are stronger, smarter, and much more beautiful than you realize. Don't judge beauty by skin deep. You know what I mean? There's more to beauty than just the pretty exterior. Beauty and love comes in many different forms. It's not always about kissy 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 and oh my God, you're so mean. You know, it's not just that sort of silly childish thing that love can be. Love comes in many different forms. Sometimes when you extend a gift to your enemy, or show kindness to your enemy, that is you showing love to yourself. Love comes in different forms. It's not just about Godiva chocolates. It's not just about, roses. It's not just like, love is so much more. It can be highly complex. So love is entering your life like you've never seen it before, because you've done the work. You didn't give up when the challenges kind of were put in your way. You have the Four of Wands in the second part of 2024, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, luck is smiling on you in the second part of 2024. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You will be expanding. There is an expansion. Maybe you're going to buy a property. Maybe you're expanding the property that you already have. Maybe you are buying a vacation home. Maybe you are doing some sort of an investment in your community and expanding that way. But there's definitely an improvement to your living situation that is coming about. It's important that you remember to embrace change, because the Wheel of Fortune is about change. Your awareness is much more increased. There may be some kind of an advancement that will come to you. Maybe work-wise you're advancing. Maybe you're doing something. Maybe you're in business for yourself, or you're going to start a business that's going to be profitable. But there's some kind of a promotion that is coming in play. There's some kind of an opportunity that's going to make all the hard work that you've done in the last 2 years worthwhile. Let's see what the Angel and Ancestor Oracle card has for us. And we have Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Definitely, when you go through challenges, sometimes it feels like, no one understands how you feel, but your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors very much understand, and they've been guiding you. And so because the challenge that you've been going through has been great, the payoff is also going to be great. So remember, it's important to communicate with your team, with your spirit guides, with your angels. They are very smart. They are constantly with you, especially the angels, but it's also important to communicate so that they feel, that you are receiving the messages, but also understanding the work that they're doing behind the scenes. I also pulled a Moon Oracle card, and we have Sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite people and views that have been at odds. If you want to obviously do that, you are very powerful. So when are you going to act like you're very powerful? When we reign over our own lives, it is us that take on the responsibility for our own change and decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers, and as such, the buck stops here. Therefore, it is worth us investing in growing our own self-awareness, our own self-trust, self-care, self-esteem. We must set firm boundaries to protect our realm and those who are under our protection. This does not mean we become cruel. We should always aim for benevolence, but it does mean that we may have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. So again, the boundary message has been very profound in this reading. It's very, very important to have clear boundaries. So definitely prioritize that in 2024 as you go through the year. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Libra. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.